Hey guys, what's up? Pimar3 here. I should probably turn down the game volume because I'm pretty sure my capture card is echoing if it's anything above 1, which it is, it's at 2. In the last episode, I wasn't making as many mistakes for one, we went to Delbray Castle and joined with the Crimean retainers such as General Geoffrey, if that really is his name, and helped them survive the oncoming day and attack. There we go, that's more important as well. The Galleons have also finally joined with reinforcements that's really just renewal for our team, but, you know, in the actual grand scheme of the war, they're joining us as well. So, they are marching with us back to Melior, the capital of Crimea, and it is in this episode we are going through the mountain range that separates this half of Crimea from the capital. Marhut Mountain Range, a series of jagged peaks that spread across southern Crimea. Really? That's the southern part? It looks like it kind of just goes throughout the middle, but okay. Either way, we are here to, as you can well expect, once again tackle the Dane army because, big surprise, they're still trying to stop us. Now, I forgot about this chapter until I looked up, because I was looking up the stats for Geoffrey, and it was like, yeah, he joins at the start of this chapter, and it was then that I remembered what chapter this is. Oh boy. Leon, I'm coming in. Oh, I was not aware that I actually needed to have that up. One moment. Leon, I'm coming in. King Tabarn, how are you feeling? Today I'm feeling most splendid. Ah, it's good to hear that you're well. No surprising, or not surprising, it's a beautiful day. And I'm growing used to the smell of the sea. Yes, we Hawks enjoy the smell of the sea as well. Then you are starting to feel more at home here. Good, good. And how is Lord Lyriza? Unchanged. I thought his condition might have improved. Well, let's hope for a brighter tomorrow. Yes. I was a little bit behind, my bad. So yeah, he can understand a little bit of what Leanne's saying. This guy's not important at all, but this is Lots. This is, just pretty much a random Hawk assistant that they decided to give a name, but he does use some funny words when he gets angry. But the letter that just arrived is written in the standard script, isn't it? Eh? You read the letter, didn't you? No. Totally did. Doesn't say anything. I think it says a letter? Yes, it does. A letter from Yes, that's right. It's a letter from Racing. It appears the Crimean army has passed safely through Dane and on its way to the homeland. What good... there we go. What good news. I lost my spot. So he's doing well, isn't he? Yes, Racing is fine, but I wonder what happened. He doesn't give details, but he asked Phoenixus to send reinforcements. Well, yeah, that would be nice. You don't have to, though. So, can't leave Lyriza and Leanne here alone. Leanne says, I'll go with you. No, that won't work. But don't try that look on me. There's no way that I'm taking you with me. Yeah, that's crazy talk. And then she says, big meanie. Suppose it's time to put my plan into action. What is it? Plan? So, Tabarna's off to Gallia to get things settled. So in the meantime, he's leaving Lots to watch over Leanne and help her pack, which is a terrible idea, of course. So Leanne says, please put that cloth in here. I don't have any idea what you're trying to say. Maybe I should talk louder. Okay, I don't understand why people can't figure this out. If you don't speak somebody's language, talking louder is not going to make them understand anymore. Whatever. Let's see. Teehee, you're not very smart. I want you to take this and put it in here. Do you want me to put this in that bag? Comprendo? Yes, yes. Got it. In it goes. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm putting it in the bag. You understando? Ah! What? Is something wrong? Who's there? 2 exclamation marks, and then who's there? What are you, over there? Behind me? What? Someone is behind me? I hope they don't accidentally kill me. Gwa! Go figure. Lots, no, let him go! If you want your father to be killed, then by all means, keep screaming. Brother. Yeah, of course, whenever Tabarn left, the Black Knight took full advantage of it, which can't even be angry at him. That was pretty stupid to leave him with lots of all people. Ah, the prodigal son returns. That's all I need for this screen. I can click off this. I've gained that which you requested. Show me. This way. These harem royals look all alike, don't they? Perhaps it proves their bloodline, but it's unsettling how similar they are. I believe you had one in your possession previously. Yes, I tried to get her to free the Dark God and the Dying, but all she did was get sick and die. They're ridiculously frail creatures. I should have just killed her in the first place and saved some time. Might I suggest this one be treated with more care? Capturing her was not an easy task. Yeah, it probably took a while. Diverting the sharp eyes of the Hawk King proved to be quite difficult. It required much planning and care. That makes me wonder if he was literally just waiting and bracing to write a letter asking for reinforcements, or if that was actually written by the Black Knight to get Tabarn out of there. Use that arcane powder to travel about at will. The powder drains my strength. For that reason, I'd rather not use it unless absolutely necessary. Yeah. The armor I presented to you, do you find it dissatisfactory? No, it has my approval. My Wyvern Ragion and this armor which renders any enemy attack impotent, both are well suited to me. Maybe similar to the Black Knight's armor, as we learned last episode. His armor can only be scratched by weapons that are also blessed by the goddess. Will the revival of the Dark God take place soon? Let me see, the conditions aren't bad, but how long they continue? Ah, it does no matter. As long as all my chess pieces on the board, things will work out. Soon every knee will bow to Ashnard. Yeah, we'll see about that, buddy. It's not over yet. My king. Lutz, hold on. I'm so sorry, the princess. Who's the dastard that did this to you? Knight in black armor. Can only be one person. Lutz, no! Curse you, Dan. This was evilly done. Well, if you think to play such a game, you'll not find me an easy mark. Yeah, that's why they waited for you to leave, dude. Hey. Regardless, here are our results from the last battle. We still have to talk about Geoffrey. The other two we did because they actually joined in the second turn. Geoffrey, however, will join you if he survives the fight in Chapter 24, which I've never actually seen him die, so I don't think it's really an issue. But who knows? Maybe it'll surprise me. No deaths, no injuries beyond our capabilities. Everyone performed well. Alright, cool. So, before I get into Geoffrey, we've got one other person we can recruit here. So let's go ahead and hop into info. Obviously, it's man, but we'll start with Boy. Hello, Boy. Mister, excuse me, mister, are you guys going to go into these mountains? There are a lot of soldiers wearing black up there. Great, it's Dan then. Those guys, they killed my papa and burned our village. That's why we went to the mountains in the first place. You're going to go up there and take care of them, aren't you? You're going to make them pay? Please, mister, say that you are. My mom and my sister and me don't have anywhere else to go, and I want to go back to the cabin my papa built. Yeah, we're going to take care of them, dude. Don't worry. I heard those guys talking about something, too. They said if anyone comes up the mountain single file, they'd get them all at once. It was something like that, anyway. Really? That's a lot of help. Thanks. And believe it or not, that's actually very important. That is entirely true. As you can tell, we'll be playing on a mountain stage, so naturally they're going to have the height advantage on us, and they will be throwing boulders down at us. So, yeah, get ready for that joy. I'm going to try to get through this one as fast as possible. So, I'll be reading a little bit of Ike's parts, but not really any of Bastion. Yes, men and stuff. Yeah, listen, huzzah until the end, yes. It's wonderful. Sword, man, cautious eyes. Brutish rogue, status, great wealth, his only goals. Taking measures, swift to see your person vanished. Like, what is going on? General? He fell asleep. Something about the moon or something? Yes, I'm sure that's totally what it is. If you're offering me a cup of tea under 10, I'll accept that is what you're offering, right? Please don't. Please just don't. No. Hey there, little man, I've got serious business with the general of this army. Take a message, would ya? And you would be. The name's Largo, and I'm a world-class berserker. World-class berserker, that's a rather dubious title. What's this? You doubted my strength? I can pen a tiger with my bare hands. That's not just hot air, either. Dubious. You think I'm fooling with you? Have your general hire me and then see for yourself. You can decide how much I'm worth after you see me in action. Well, let me tell you, if the gold's not good enough, I'm gone. That's all sounds vaguely familiar, but at least you're confident. Much we've been this... No, don't break our weapons, dude. So you can choose to hire him or don't hire him. This is very similar to Khalil, which we already have, and this will only show up if Khalil is recruited and still alive at this point. So we're going to go ahead and hire him, even though I'm not planning on using this guy. Alright, you're in. Yes, so how about taking me to meet the general? I'm the general. That's good, you're a funny little guy. No, seriously, where's the general's tent? Must be that big one there. Largo? Hey, I thought I'd find you here, Khalil. You're looking hot. Almost as hot as me. What? Did you come here looking for little old me? Oh, that's sad for you. My contract with this army is not for quite some time. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's why I'm joining up, too. What? Are you really going to hire Largo, General Ike? That's the plan. Wait, this little guy really is the general? Don't I look like the biggest fool around? And I mean big. Sorry if I offended you, little guy. Oh, he's such a clown, but you made a good hire. After all, he's a world-class berserker. Yeah, I heard. He pinned a tiger with his bare hands. 2 of them, actually. At the same time. Okay. Good to know. So let's go and do our supports, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this. Who do we have? Oh, great. This guy again. Oh, you know what? No, I can't do this right now. I'm sorry. We have to skip this. I can't do this. This one's actually pretty funny, though. This one I will show. You there, in the bushes. You have to the count of 5 to show yourself before I start throwing sharp objects. 1, 2, 4... Oh dear, keep those daggers sheathed, dearest folk. I can see how you've earned such a reputation. Oh, hello, Bastion. So, yes, he is working for us. Serve a donation. I work for Ike himself. And why is that? 10,000. 10,000? Pay me and I'll answer that question. You had no intention of answering my question, so you come up with some outrageous sum. Very well. I'm not a charity. Get lost if you can't afford my fee. Yeah, don't even bother, Bastion. Methinks I should look into this forthwith. Not really. You don't really need to. It's kind of a personal matter, dude. Whatever. Either way. Are they at the bottom of this? Where is... Don't need to be going back and forth. There you are, Geoffrey. Knew you were hanging around there somewhere. Geoffrey is a level 11 paladin, coming with a brave lance, which is a very good lance to have, and a steel bow to boot. As you can see, he comes with the skill Paragon. This will double the experience points that he gains. So, even if he's a little bit under-leveled, you can get him to level 20 pretty fast with that ability. So, I'll give him that for certain. Comes with a C rank in bow, so he'll be able to wield steel or lower. And comes with an A rank in lances, so he can wield pretty much anything except for the final S rank lance of the game. So, pretty decent overall. Let's go back to his stats here. There we go. His stats, or his growth rates are as follows. HP is 65%, Strength 50%, Magic 25%, Skill and Speed are both at 55%, Luck is at 20%, Defense is 45%, and Resistance is 45% as well. Is it going to... Doesn't really have any overall... Okay, it doesn't really have a summary of him for this game. It does for the sequel. I will give you my thoughts on him. Personally, I do not think he's a bad unit. He's pretty good. He's got good strength, skills, defense. His speed's a little low, but it's not that bad. So, if you don't have a paladin unit yet, and you kind of want somebody with high movement, or you need another person with high movement, I would say he's a pretty good choice. You know, if he's a little bit behind your team, Paragon will help him get the levels that he needs. If you don't care about Paragon, you can always take it out and replace it with another skill like Soul or Adept or what have you. Pretty decent all around. Like I said, his stats are a little bit low, so whenever you got him to level 20, he's probably not going to be as good as Oscar would be, in my case. Because if I think we take a look, let's see, what level is Oscar at? He's at 12. Now let's see, 21, 24, 24, 19, 10. So 21, 24, 24, 19, 10. So yeah, all of Oscar's stats are higher than his, so he's not that great. I would say, honestly, his stats can't back his ability. If you've been using Kieran, Astrid, Oscar, any of those units, they can do quite well in comparison to this guy. It's not that he's bad, it's just he's not as good as the other Cavalier/Paladin units that you've seen thus far. So he really just can't stand up to him, which is a little bit of a shame. If you've been playing the sequel to this first, Radiant Dawn, like I did, I'm sure that green armor throws you off, because he wears blue and silver in the sequel to this game, so the green looks very weird on him, in my opinion. Oops, that was not what I was trying to do. Largo is a berserker. Couple important things about Largo, actually. He is the only berserker that you can actually obtain in this game, and in the sequel to this game, he is the only unit that you will not get. Like, he's the only unit that does not reappear as a usable unit at any point in the game. You cannot ever play as this guy. So, kind of an interesting thing to note there. Does it say anything else? Not really in that regard. He's got quite a bit of HP, as you can see. His stats, high strength, high skill, pretty good speed. Everything else is kind of pretty low, especially defense. Whoops. Keep doing that by accident. He only wields axes, and he has an A rank in those, so he can use pretty much anything you've got at this point. Does not have any skills to come with him. Decent movement. But overall, I'm not a big fan. His growth rates are HP 80%, Strength 70%, Magic 5%, Skill and Speed 45%, Luck 30%, Defense 25%, and Resistance 20%. So despite the fact he joins the game at a relatively low level, he starts out with good base stats, despite his level 7, ability. He's got okay growth rates. He's going to have high HP, strength, and skill, and so he's more than likely going to be able to cap those stats. His main flaw, because I've used him a couple times, I've used him twice, is he's got very low resistance and very low defense, and both of those are pretty bad. So, it's going to make him pretty susceptible to attack, so if he doesn't get something in one round, then he might be in trouble. If you chose fixed mode at the start of the game, where you could actually choose your level ups, you could use a Pegasus or Priest band on this guy, and it would boost the odds of getting that stat by a little bit. He has the HP to take attacks, but I would say if you're going to use a band on him, go and use the Wyvern or Paladin band to try to boost his defense or increase the chance of capping speed. For skills, Vantage and Wrath are recommended over his occult skill, which is called Colossus. So I would say, honestly, not that great. He can actually walk on water, though, because he's Jesus. No, because basically this is your quote-unquote pirate unit, so that's why he's got the ability to do so. If you're wondering about Colossus, basically this allows the user to inflict 25% more damage whenever it activates. That's all it does, really. This comes back in Radiant Dawn. It's usable by the warriors as well. I believe warriors use it in this game as well, so people like Boyd could use it. Even though Boyd classes up into a warrior, I believe he has Colossus as well, but not a fan of this guy either, but I'm sure his weapons will be very good for using, where is he? For using Har. Where is he? There he is. Alright, so one other thing to note about, in the last episode we had a conversation between Ike and the Black Knight, and he said, "You possess the Sacred Blade Ragnell, do you not?" Do not worry, Ragnell is not going to be equipped on Ike. You're not going to lose it in any way. It is not in the convoy. It will only appear at a later point in a later chapter, so you do not have to worry about bringing it with you. I will make a note of whenever we get to that stage, but it is not this stage, so it is not a priority right now. Right now, we just got to focus on our typical stuff here, so let's see. Go ahead and put this in the convoy. Jill is okay. Rolf. Okay, Mia, we can go and put the Savior in the convoy as well. Oscar is kind of running low on stuff, actually. We have another throwing lance? Spear, but I don't want to waste that. We'll just take this with us, I guess. Actually, what's his... 8 of... You know what, let's try it. Let's give it an honest shot, because I don't ever use this thing. Let's try the Flame Lance. Okay. Lucy, I don't need any of your stuff. Storm's okay. Mist is okay. I would recommend, if you can, take a physics staff into this level that's got a lot of uses on it, or at least, I'd say at least 5, if not more. More would be recommended, but try to take in that as many as you can. So I'm going to be taking both of them in for sure. Do I have any extra physics staves? I don't think so. No, I don't. The big thing is taking damage from the boulders, so It's making sure you keep your HP up, really, above all else. Statuses are not going to be that big of an issue here, so anything else, not too bad. Really just worry about those. I'm going to put that recover in the convoy and swap it out for men because it's got more uses, so if anybody's nearby, then I'll be able to use it. These are both going to the convoy, as expected. Har, I will be able to take you into this stage. For your Wyvern units, because they're actually going to play a pretty decent role in this, or at least in my run of this, assuming that I don't screw up, try to make sure they've got at least 2 ranged weapons. So in my case, Tomahawk and Short Axe. Jill has a Javelin. I need to get her a... Actually, what I need to do is give up that and swap it out for that other spear. That'll help a lot, actually. That should seem to be a good start. In addition to that, we need to go ahead and forge our weapon, but first let me check the shop, see if anything else... No, nothing really that important. How about the armory? The armory, the bakery, the armory, the bakery? No, not really. Whole axe in there, I don't know what that's doing here, but either way. Primary units here, mostly just foot soldiers, nothing too bad to worry about, it's really just the boulders here that are going to mess you up, so... Let's take a look here. Okay, we've got... Zahark's weapon... Nephany, we've got both of her weapons, I believe. Okay, we've got her throwing weapon, we've got her normal weapon. So moving on down the line, Leaf, Jill, we need to make another lance for you, but we're going to start with Rolf. Let's go and forge a bow, silver. Just enough to make all of that, so there we go. Yes, I didn't want to change the name, I just messed up. Just type over it, I guess, that'll be a little bit easier. I apparently don't know how to spell. Jeez, that was really bad. Oops. Delete that, select space. Should probably use the D-pad for this, but whatever. It's not that sensitive, thankfully. Get a nice green color. This will be far better than Rolf's actual bow, mind you. So there we go, that takes care of that. Let's go to our skills, because we've got 2 of them to assign. So, Savior and Nihil, I talked about these last episodes. Savior will eliminate skill and speed penalties whenever you're carrying a Traveler, so your speed and skill will not be cut in half. Can be useful. I'm not a big fan of it. I would recommend putting this on either a Cavalier unit or a Wyvern unit. Somebody with high movement that is actually going to be able to carry a lot of people. Nihil will obviously cancel enemy skills. So, Nihil's... Is it 15 or 20? No, it's only 15. It's 20 in Radiant Dawn. Okay. What does Har have? He's got Guard. I don't really care about Guard. I could ditch that and put Nihil on him. Might not be a bad idea. What are my other options? Soren, no. Mist, I don't think there's any reason to. No, can't, no. So it's between Jill, Nephany, Zahark, and Har for these 2. Nephany has Wrath. Kinda wanna put these on Jill and Har both. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give Savior to Jill, because I'd probably have her rescue more than Har would. Yeah, probably so. Har I'm going to take off Guard, because I really don't care about it. And assign Nihil. As for experience... I don't know if I need to assign anymore to Ike, to be honest. It might be a waste at this point. Wow, we have people that are lower level than Mist? Okay, yeah, forget that. We need to get these people leveled up a little bit more. That's not a good sign. If you really don't care about who gets the experience, I would give it to your Wyverns for this level, to be perfectly honest with you. Anybody else at 8? Whoa, he's at 7. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to get his level up. I would also say try to give it to people that are pretty close to, like, their next digit of 10, so if they're at 30 or they're at 40 HP, get them to 41, etc. The reason for that being is each time a boulder hits you, it's going to take off 10 health, so the people with lower HP are going to be in trouble for this one. Just go ahead and do that. Already there, pretty much. Yes, that was perfect. I really don't care about the res that much, so that was a great level. Can get Rolf up a little bit higher, I guess. Yes, very good, very good. I like this. That's not gonna be enough. I don't think anybody's close enough for a level now. Alright, well, I'll hang on to the rest of it, I guess. I think that's it. I'm gonna check one more time. Yeah, Oscar's not going to be doing a lot of movement. This stage penalizes a lot of your movement for horseback units, so you are going to have to watch for that a lot. I think we're okay now. Flow Guard is definitely a recommendation here for any bonus damage for flyers. I don't think there might be a Ballista, but he's pretty easy to get rid of if I remember, but I might be wrong on that. I think he actually is hard to get rid of. You won't need your thieves, so don't worry about them. I think we're good. I don't know why I always save here, because, you know, I'm just going to save after the start of the stage, so whatever. Yeah, I've got the guide right here. Horseback units and your knight units. So your knights and generals like Gautry and Braum will have their movement cut in half on this chapter. So that's going to be pretty bad. Alright. So the Galleon encampment is on the other side of this mountain, so we haven't quite joined forces with them yet. King Ashnard is gathering his forces in the capital, so time to work together is certainly upon us. There's an ambush waiting for us on that mountain. If we go around the mountain and avoid it, how much time do we lose? A couple days at least. So yeah, we've pretty much got to go through them. Not really, we just kind of rush into things. We don't really think about what we do. That's a lot of boulders. Oh, there's a couple ballista. Okay, there must be 3 then. Whatever. Whoa, dude, check it out. It's He-Man. No, that's not He-Man. That's not even close. He has one heck of a chin, though. Look at that. Alright, so welcome to Marhat Range. The site of our next battle. Remember there being more enemies than this. Those are encamped on the top rise. What sort of trap they have this time? Those boulders didn't get up there all by themselves. They're going to roll them down on us. First glance, it seems like a simplistic trap, but these narrow paths make avoiding the rocks impossible. I think they might be surprisingly effective. Yeah, they are. They're very effective. Yep. That is the best plan. Try to avoid the boulders and quickly reach the top. Once there, defeat the general. Yeah, it's about right, actually. Alright, let's see here. Is there anybody I'm missing here? Hart is definitely joining this fight. Lucy, I don't know what you're doing. Get out of here. Hart didn't get to make his debut last chapter, and I was kind of felt bad about that. So, since he's actually useful here, he is joining us for sure. That's all we need, yeah. I think we're taking everybody. Okay, now I'm even more glad I brought Hart along, because if we pick 14 or 13 for the final level, we still have an empty slot. Which means I will probably... I don't know what I'll do for that last part. I'd say I would use the Master Seal we have and just class change a Mage into a Sage so we could get the heal staves, but they'd be at level E, so the best they could do is just a regular heal, and they wouldn't have a lot of... They wouldn't be able to heal a lot of health, so... I don't know what we'll do for that. We'll figure it out in time, though. So yeah, that looks like what we're doing. Taking a look at the map, as you can see, there are 2 different pathways to go. You can go up the left side here or the right. If I remember, the right's a little bit easier, but you're still going to get hit by both of these because these actually will follow the pathways. If the boulders hit an enemy, they will do 10 damage to the enemy as well, so there's a slight advantage in that. This ballista here will fire rocks. I believe the one on this side will as well, but I believe the center one... It does. Yeah, it's an iron ballista. This will fire arrows, so... if you're planning on sending any flyers up there to just immediately get rid of the boss, then make absolutely certain that they have full guard or some way to where they won't take massive damage from the arrows. Grommel is a level 14 Wyvern Lord. He's kind of an all-rounder, a little bit like Shirham. His luck's a lot better. His speed is incredibly low, though, which makes him very easy to be doubled. He comes with the Bolt Axe. This is a ranged magic axe that will do magical rather than physical damage. His magic stat's a little bit lower than his strength, so it's still kind of stupid, but it kind of works for him. Only kind of, though. So, either way, just overall not that much to say about this guy. He's got Resolve, which is actually the biggest point to make on him. We already saw this on Tornado, but this will increase his strength, skill, and most importantly speed by 1.5 whenever his HP is at half or less. So it looks like you're going to be able to double this guy, you might not actually be able to. The boss here does move, so that is a very important thing to know. There's actually a little thing on this. What is it? Yeah, the strength bonus on this isn't going to matter because his axe is a magic attack. Anything else? Apparently in hard mode he's got a massive improvement and will easily double most units once his resolve is improved, or is activated. What else? His resistance is actually worse than his defense stat, so matchups against mages will work quite well for this guy, but you still have to be careful. But yeah, since it's a magic thing, this is kind of like with Patrine, since it's a magic-based weapon, mages would completely obliterate this guy pretty easily. It's just getting him up there. Because he moves, typically Wyverns are going to be the guy that will, they're usually going to be that will kill this guy, so... Can we actually check his movement right here? So, I mean, he's got a pretty big movement, so pretty much whenever you get in range of him, he's going to come after you, which will probably be either on this left side, or if you're trying to lure him out right here. Still, this Ballista is something you're going to have to watch out for, because as you can see, that Ballista will come after you. So, I'm probably going to try to dispatch him pretty early by luring him out with Jill, and then taking him out with Har, or doing damage to him with Har, flying away, and then killing him with Jill, because Har will actually take a fair amount of damage if he gets hit. So, that's more than likely the plan. Let's go ahead and reposition here. Put our flyers in the front. Trying to balance this out as best I can. We've got a healer on each side. Switch out Swordmaster right there. That's about as even as we're going to get. I'll send Leith up one side and Ike up the other. What I'll probably do is say 1, 2, 3. Probably this group right here will go up the right side, and then these will go on the other side. Since we've got 12, we'll split it pretty even, 6 and 6. But either way, let's go ahead and save, and then we will get started.